Republican Ken Buck has decided that he's had enough of the dysfunction in Washington and largely within his own party that's been caused by Trump and MAGA, publicly now coming out and stating instead of resigning at the end of the cycle like he originally planned, he's done and gone in 2 weeks. Now, this affects a couple different players in this larger grand scheme of things. The constituents in his district, of course, the governor, who now has to schedule a special election in the next 90 days, and Lauren Boebert, who now faces a very difficult decision, much more difficult than she intended when she switched districts and hoped to save her dying political career. So first, let's hear Ken Buck's announcement, and then we'll dig into the layers and the ways that this affects Lauren Boebert and others.
You are leaving March 22nd, next Friday. How much does that have to do with the fact that Trump is the presumptive nominee and you're not exactly a fan?
Well, I don't think whether he was the nominee or not, I think our system is broken in how we choose candidates, and I want to get involved in that process.
Is it really that miserable right now to be, I mean, from the outside in, it doesn't look that fun. From the inside in, is it that bad that you're saying, I'm done?
It is the worst year of the 9 years and 3 months that I've been in Congress. And having talked to former members, it's the worst year in 40, 50 years to be in Congress. But I'm leaving because I think there's a job to do out there that I want to go do.
And this has turned out to be one of the most unproductive Congresses in history. Ken Buck himself has been part of 2 of the most unproductive Congresses in history now, so I'm sure what he's saying about how he feels is 100% true, especially as he watches it get more polarized, become increasingly more hard to get bills passed through, rather than the other way around or reverting back to the norm. So he's like, forget that, I'm gonna get out of here while I still have my sanity and dignity intact. Now, this only further complicates things for Lauren Boebert, who, as we discussed in a different segment, had a tough re-election bid coming up in her own district against a candidate she barely beat last time. So instead, she chose to flee to Ken Buck's district in hopes that she'd have some more favor there. She could build her name recognition up until November when the cycle ended, even though she still placed as low as 5th in a straw poll after the first debate. However, now since Ken Buck is dropping out early, she will have to choose. Does she vacate her current seat to run in the special election, or does she wait until November and give whoever wins the special election a massive advantage? She's already came out speaking against this, surprise, surprise, and how unfair it is, poor Lauren Boebert. And Democratic Governor Jared Polis has announced the special election will be on the same day as the GOP primary, June 25th, which is done for taxpayer money-saving purposes. And with how special elections work, it will be local party officials that pick a nominee to run for each party. So there's a chance that it could not even be Boebert, as much of a star that she is within her party and within the state. She has little say about who ultimately gets chosen. Or if she does get chosen and she runs and then loses, she's going to be out of office all the way until the general election, costing her a lot of her name value and recognition. Or if another candidate is picked and wins, they then have a wonderful chance to build a resume and some name recognition for themselves, making it harder for Boebert to then unseat them come November. So Boebert ran to this district in hopes of an easier time and more of a guarantee to be reelected. And it seems that it's going to be just as complicated, if not more complicated, than the situation she was looking to leave. So it'll be interesting to see what she does choose to do going forward. Lauren so far has declined to comment as to what her plans are. I'm sure she wants to first be guaranteed the nomination in private, as well as kind of knowing who the other nominee is going to be, so she can be almost guaranteed to win before she vacates her current seat, because in her coming to this district in the first place, you can see she is scared of losing any bit of her power. But I personally would love to see her vacate her current seat, try to get the special election nomination just to lose, so then she would have to slowly fade into irrelevancy come this general election. If you enjoyed this video, we're Social Society. We're a commentary channel influenced by politics, society, and the economy. We are pretty left-leaning on this channel, but we're open to our right-wingers as well. The biggest thing here is having conversations that get everyone to the bottom of the truth. If that sounds like something that could interest you, consider smashing that subscribe button, leaving us a like, or even commenting on this video. We even have memberships available as low as $3 if you'd like to support, because the only way we become a society is together.